Hello and welcome back everybody to some more Shogun 2 online battles. Today I got for you all is a 1v1 versus Death versus Pro Ace. Pro Ace with the actual samurai, while Death bringing the bubblegum samurai. His army is the fucking Power Rangers. I'm not gonna lie, you got bright ass blue Yari samurai, dark red katana samurai, and then everybody else is yellow. But Death has brought a rush build. I don't think he has any skirmishers aside from his general, which is part bow, part leadership. While Pro Ace, on the other hand, has brought superior cavalry with a matchlock monk and inferior infantry. So, I mean, this kicks off pretty quick, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the pause. Let's see. Death has brought, I think, a core of 3 or 4 katana samurai. I think it's 3, and then a Wako Rider with a wall of Yari Ashigaru. So, I mean, effectively nullifying his opponent's cavalry from frontal charge. Also with a couple Nagi attendants in the back, obviously the 2 Yari Samurai on the flank, along with some light cav and some Yari cav as a mix. Pro Ace, on the other hand, has brought more of a, I would say, a meta build. It's a mix of light cav, bow cav, 1 fire cav, or light cav, Yari cav, a bow cav, a fire cav, Nagi attendants, and then some Nagi Nata warrior monks in the back. So, definitely a, I don't know, it's just meta. A couple sword attendants thrown in as well. I mean, I wouldn't say it's an anti-rush build, because it's really not. It's just what people bring. I mean, that's all I can explain it as. And they're playing on this valley map. I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it. It's like, I don't know, it starts with a J, I can't remember. But Pro Ace's general being brought out of skirmish, only getting 2 kills and being sniped by Death's general, which I think has better bow stats than Pro Ace. No, about the same. Yeah, exactly the same, except for 1 retainer's been played or something. So, I mean, that's a bad trade. Already lost 7 men in his Hatamoto guard and only got 2 kills for it. Death is pushing very hard on this, I guess, his left flank. Pro Ace's right flank. Yeah, I guess we're just going to watch the battle from this perspective now. Pushing very hard with the Yari Samurai because only Sword of Ten's here to stop him. Does not hold the cavalry advantage on this point because it's 2 Yari Cav versus 1 light Cav, 1 Yari Cav. And a Sword Attendant charge being brought into a Spear Wall Yari Ashigaru is not going to be good, along with a late charge by Light Cav. Would have liked to see that get off sooner. And Katana Samurai being brought in to support that fight. Holding the rest of his forces in reserve, meanwhile trying to envelop the flanks. Trying to get an advantageous back here. Yari Samurai going in with the support of Wako Raiders will easily mop up the Sword Attendants, no problem. Katana Samurai and Yari Ashigaru getting torn to pieces by this bow cav. 74 kills already. That is pretty respectable. Continuing the push, but also not pushing with the rest of his men, which I think is honestly a mistake. Don't piecemeal engage. That's what I've learned. Ooh, these Yari Samurai are going to catch these matchlock monks. Will be intercepted by Nagi attendants. Might die to combined forces of this, since they are pretty low. Wako Raiders doing whatever the hell Wako Raiders were doing. Cav engagement in the back over here. Looks like he tried to take an advantageous position with the downhill charge with the support of some Yari Samurai. Should be able to trade evenly with that fight, if not win it. Ooh, bad charge. These Yari Ashigaru getting caught in a downhill wedge formation, basically. Just gonna absolutely get torn to pieces. We'll have some support from Katana Samurai, but with this downhill engagement, should go in the Nagi attendant or Nagi monk favor, but looks like everywhere else is not going in Pro Ace's favor, and Death is just wrapping them up. These Nagi Nata monks going away. These matchlock monks are dying. Light cav into them. Man, that was just not a good engagement for Pro Ace. Other than this one fight over here, and it looks like Pro Ace went ahead and admitted defeat to that. So that was a little quick. So we might squeeze in another replay. I think we will. So I'll just get you all the stats to this battle, then we'll hit another replay. Alright, so welcome to a second replay for this, since that one was rather short. This one, we're going to be bringing it down. No more tournament meta on that stuff. This one's going to be me playing, hooray! So everybody say hi to Klein. Everybody, where is he? Ah, there's Klein. There he is. There's that sexy bastard with that stupid mask. Yeah, alright. But this is 1v1. I think this is on medium unit settings. Yeah, because these are not the best. This is obviously low tier, or low funds kind of battle. I think it's medium. But let's quickly go over my army. I have brought 2 Matchlock Ashigaru, both vanilla. 2 Yari Samurai backing them up, I think. Yeah, those are also vanilla. 2 Yari Cav, 2 Light Cav, Yari Cav on that flank, Light Cav on this flank. 2 Naginata Samurai, 2 Lone Sword Ashigaru, Daikyu Samurai, Old Man Raven from Tales of Vesperia, and then 2 Nagi Attendants, and obviously my General's Bodyguard. This is playing on foothills, so you got this center ridge, and then, or center depression, and then the 2 ridges overlooking it. My opponent has brought 2 Light Cav on that flank, 2 Light Cav on this flank. So 4 Light Cav, this unit of hand mortars. Now, I did not even remember that these guys were in the game. So that one caught me off by surprise. I was like, what the hell's a hand mortar? But 2 Matchlock Ashigaru, or 3 Matchlock Ashigaru. 2 Bow Ashigaru, let's see, Marathon Monk, Long Yari, Lone Sword, Lone Sword, Lone Sword, Lone Sword, and his General, thinking Leadership General? Alright, so there's the army. Let's just go ahead and kick this off. But yeah, I mean, I saw the hand mortar. I was like, whoa, that's in here? But yeah, it's only got 8 men in it, so not going to do too much damage, I would suppose, from that little. So my thinking was, let's just move up. And I wanted him to engage me so I could use this excellent ridge position from my matchlocks, but he was reluctant to move. Like, at all. I mean, he just marches his men forward to about this position and then just sits there. So he was completely reluctant to move, so I had to push up. Seeing I had the Daikyu Samurai, I felt like I would have the range advantage, but he does have more missile units than I do. Cavalry, I'd say we're about even. Infantry, I have superior because I brought the 2 Nagi Samurai and then the 2 Yari Samurai on that flank. Are his Lone Swords upgraded? They are. At least that one is. So it's all about how I deal with his skirmishers and what my plan was. So at this point, we're just jockeying for position. He does get a couple hand mortars off. They only get about 2 kills. Not the most accurate things in the world. So I mean, this was actually the point where I noticed them. I was like, oh shit. So I went ahead and pulled my guys back. I'm just moving my cavalry around because he was moving his cav around. We'll go ahead and go on a fast forward here because it's just jockeying for position at this point. And yep, that's as far as he moves. That is the point where he just stops. And at this point, I got a little reckless ahead of myself. I have captured the shrine, so I was thinking, oh yeah, my light cav can beat his light cav. I got a downhill charge. They're both, just vanilla, and I mean, it's going pretty even in this fight, which is not how I wanted it to go. And for some reason, this cavalry engagement is going better than I would hoped it would, and I pretty much throw away my light cav here. I do completely wreck his, and now he is firing into support, which is going to kill some of his men as well. But it is wasting volleys from him, and I don't even get rid of these 2 light cav. But I mean, this one's only got 9 men left. This one's got 11. He is friendly firing his guys right now, so that's good for me. But I did throw away my light cav. That was too hasty of me. I just really wanted to get rid of his hand mortars, and I was like, I don't know what to do. But I mean, this is getting rid of some of his ammunition. Obviously, 20 volleys is 20 volleys, but still. I think, yeah, I moved up my matchlocks again, and he got a couple more kills with his hand mortars, but not a whole lot. Still, they shouldn't be getting any kills. Yeah, 7 kills, but I think they're moving into range of my Daikyu, or I'm moving my Daikyu Samurai up to get in range of them. And I'm trying to capture the archery dojo. I should have captured the workshop at this point, but I was just like, meh. You know, just meh. More hand motor shots coming in. Hit my Daikyu Samurai, which is not good for me. That's it? Just the one kill? Okay, yeah, I guess that's just the one kill. So I move in my Yari Cav to see if I could spook him, and it does move his hand mortars back, but he does get a charge on me without me getting a charge on him with this light cav, and that is absolutely terrible of me. But I do rectify that with getting a charge on this light cav, and he does throw his general into this fight, or gets him pretty damn close, which is yeah, and then he does start firing in, but he's gonna hit more of his own men, and his morale is just gonna drop because friendly fire, and they're just light cav, so I get to keep my 2 Yari cav. I mean, they're in okay thing, like okay condition, and I start chasing away his general. He does intercept with light cav, which is good play by him, and then I just go on full on bonsai. I was like, these guys are pretty much dead anyway, so I try to get rid of his matchlocks, because seeing he had more matchlocks than I did, there's absolutely no point in not taking that charge. I mean, I wish I had my light cav for that, but I didn't. I am beasting down his light cav. He is moving his matchlocks back, but not before. Oh wait, did I actually ride them? I did ride them. And then I just keep trying to get in this blob, but he does intercept with his marathon monks, and I do eventually pull out. Meanwhile, the whole time I was moving up my forces over here, so moving up my matchlocks. Daikyu Samurai I've been firing in the whole time, up to 50 kills. I think I'm targeting the hand mortars at this point. No, I'm targeting this marathon monk. I do make a mistake with my Yari Cav here, forgetting that matchlocks are right there. I was just trying to get around, skirt around, and I'm just gonna do it again. My opponent will not move up his spear, so I am just gonna punish his matchlocks. Should have probably moved in with my infantry at this point, but I didn't. Just didn't want them getting completely shot up, but I mean, all of his matchlocks are not in position. His bow Ashigaru are not going to get that many kills in the first place, so I should have moved up my troops at this point. But, yeah, I didn't. His general's at half strength. All of his cavalry is gone. One of his matchlock is gone. The other one's at half strength. I feel like that was a pretty good trade for 2 Yari, or yeah, 2 Yari Cav. He's firing at my Nagi 10s. That's fine. They're just meat shields. My Daikyu Samurai almost up to 100 kills. Just firing and firing and firing. I don't know what they're firing at, but still the marathon monks. Trying to get rid of them. Matchlocks finally get a chance to shine. They only get 15 kills on that volley, not the best. These guys were not in position. Yari Samurai are moving in. Nagi attendants are finally going to meet some action. Should be moving up my lone swords. Completely forgot about my Nagi Samurai. Oh man, I did. And I actually make a misclick here. I was moving up my general and then moving up my lone swords, and I thought I did an attack order with my lone swords, but I actually did it with my general into these long Yari Ashigaru, which is a complete mistake for me. Yes, he is, because look at that, losing men because it's long Yari Ashigaru. They're good at that. Nagi Ten's been holding up these lone sword Ashigaru and doing okay in this fight, I would guess. Unless that was my range fire. Moving in my lone swords finally. Got my general out of there. Or I still haven't got my general out of there. Look at that. Look at that mistake. Finally move in my Nagi Samurai. And with this engagement, they should do perfectly fine against the lone swords. Yeah, they should do perfectly fine. This one's not because it's at a more downhill position. Meanwhile, the whole time, my Daikyu Samurai, 150 kills, just firing in, getting rid of his matchlocks. Moving my general and silence his bows. My matchlocks back here, I completely forgot about them, and I'm finally moving them up. I mean, this is just mistake after mistake after mistake. But hopefully, some newer players will learn something from this. Don't forget about your units. It's that simple. Just don't forget about your units. And my general gets rid of his bow Ashigaru and is starting to beast down his general, which is kind of amazing because I'm down to 4 guys. But, I mean, Klein just pulls it off, man. Just pulls it off, and all my troops make it. I don't think, yeah, other than the cavalry, I didn't lose a single troop in that. So there's low play tiers for ya. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll get you all the stats. And this has been Rage Ronin. I'll see you all next time.